So, hey there, boys and girls. How's everybody doing? Q here. I'm in my garage today because it's a rainy day. And yes, only real motorcyclists ride in the rain, but I just don't want to deal with cleaning these things up. And it's just more work than it's worth. We get so many nice sunny days around here. So, a couple things on my mind. One, I tried to take these fenders off. I've decided maybe I should strip down the Royal Enfield and use it strictly for a sunny days thing and strip it down. But I tried to take these fenders off, and they've got these weird tabs in the back that just turn when I try to unscrew these things. And so, what the hell? And I tried grabbing the inside with the pliers, and you know, once things start fighting back, I know to just give up because I'm just going to break or destroy something. I'm just not good at it. This rear guy would be easier to take off. That's just some bolts, but if I can't get the front off, why take the rear off? It looks like the center stand would be easy enough to take off. Looks like just a cotter pin holds that bolt, and that'd be easy enough to pull out of there. But I don't know. You know, center stand is very useful. And I was going to take my bag off, but then I don't have any place to put my stuff. I mean, I'm kind of stuck. I think I'll just leave it the way it is. Meanwhile, the Suzuki DL650, the V-Strom, the V-Strom. This is I think it's a 2017, although it says it was manufactured in 2016. But I think that means it's a 2017 model. I don't even know. I bought it with 7,000 miles on it just a few weeks ago. I've already almost got 8,000 miles on it. I love it. It just soaks up. It's got the best suspension. It corners. It's got the power I want, 70 horsepower, as opposed to this. The Royal Enfield's fine with its 47, but 70 is nice. It's got that big, huge tank. If I baby that thing with a tailwind and 55 miles an hour, I could go 300 miles, but comfortably it'll go over 200 miles no matter how I ride it. I notice more and more stuff for the Givy chain guard the previous owner put on, the Touratech side stand foot there. I mentioned he put those Mototech crash bars on there. I see, you know, the Pro Grip tank protector is really nice. All these little things the previous owner did, and there's probably more I just don't know about. Anyway, the V-Strom, this is like, I've known about the V-Strom forever. And I never bought one because I had these ambitions of riding off-road, and people said, you know, it just wasn't very good off-road in the dirt. So here's a bike I've known about forever. It's like the girl next door, you know, who was pretty enough and nice enough, and she was always there, and you never dated her. She was right there, and then you meet her 20 years later, and you finally ask her out, and you fall in love, right? Which is all great, but now Suzuki's coming out with the DE V-Strom. What is it, a 750 or an 800 parallel twin? And it's like an even hotter girl just moved in next door. and I've got, you know, this girl who I've been looking at for decades and finally asked out. So thanks, Suzuki. But this is a great bike, and I don't know what the new DE V-Strom variants are going to do with their parallel twins to this venerable V-twin. That's been in the Suzuki forever. Started out in the SV650. I owned an SV650, and on one of my trade-ups, trade-in, trade-outs, I actually sold it to our pastor at our local church, and man, he loved it, absolutely loved it. And why wouldn't you? It was an SV650, right, with that same motor, which has only been refined over the decades. So anyway, that's where I'm at with the V-Strom and the Royal Enfield. Love them both. Very different riding experiences. The V-Strom just handles better, soaks up the bumps better, has more power. Honestly, it's just a better motorcycle than the Interceptor 650. It just is. It's more comfortable, but you can't beat the Interceptor's looks, especially the Mark II with that chrome tank. And then this thing, you know, I mean, the BMW R18, this bike is just special. And I don't care if it vibrates or the wind protection, or I just don't care. And even putting up with the BMW, you know, I had this service light on there. I had to ride 120 miles each way to get to the nearest BMW service center, just so they could clear that warning light. And they also updated the software. The guy says, oh, it updated 19 different settings. He said, I don't know if that's better or worse. We have no idea, but it updated 19 different settings in the computer on this thing. So great. I mean, maybe it feels a little smoother. I don't know. But, you know, here's my 3 babies. I'm stuck with them for now. I'm very interested to see what the new DE V-Strom does to the sale and the price of the 650. And is the 650 discontinued? I suspect it will be, just because of the Euro 5, Euro 6, Euro 2 billion, you know, emission standards that keep choking everything off. But they do drive these manufacturers to innovate and improve. So, you know, those emission standards are not necessarily a bad thing. So anyway, that's the update for my garage on a rainy day. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.